Okay, having looked at the two books in general, we're now in a position to look at the contents in greater detail. Now we can take book 2 and look at the different chapters and lump them to 3 of the chapters together, which form one theme, and that is the theme which I've already referred to. That is insurances arising from an accidental death or injury. If you look at how the insurance market evolved, started off with marine insurance, then ended up with fire insurance, and then around about the turn of the century it became clear that we'd be encountering something different with the invention of motor car accidents, mass transport, railways, ships, that people could be injured as a result of an accident. And so the accident market evolved, and that accident is basically covering personal injury to individuals. It's death or injury or even sickness arising out of an accident. Now these 3 need to be lumped together because once it became realized that people can be injured and we should look at compensation, the question was how to provide that compensation. The first part, the market developed the personal accident insurance, but then there were other social concerns. What about people who get injured at work? Should they be left to fend for themselves? And so the state started to intervene with the introduction of workers' compensation. Workers' compensation, compensate people injured at work, turned out to be very successful. By the 1930s, it was decided we should be able to extend that process for persons injured in motor car accidents. And so we got the Road Accident Fund, which evolved out of that. There's a hybrid arrangement, which is really a quirk from English history, and that is what happens if a person is injured at work. Could you sue your employer? Ideally, you should get compensation through the workers' compensation scheme, but there was a possibility the employer should be sued or could be sued, and so the third leg of it came, which is employers' liability insurance. So book 2 starts off with looking at personal accident, employers' liability insurance, and then the 2 state schemes in South Africa, workers' compensation and the Road Accident Fund.